Well, let me begin with one of my fundamental concepts about AI, and that's that AI amplifies skill and experience. I, for example, have zero experience being a heart doctor, and I could learn a lot about a heart doctor from ChatGPT, but anybody dumb enough to let me cut open their chest because of that deserves whatever happens, okay? And I don't want to be negative, but that's just the way it is. So AI, because I'm a zero when it comes to being a heart doctor, no matter how much AI amplifies that, there's zero to amplify. And if we remember from middle school math, that means there's still zero at the end.
Yeah.
On the other hand, if you're an expert at something and you're a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10 or even a 9, and now I amplify that skill by 10 or 100 or even 1,000, now I've got something that I've leaped ahead of my competition with. So that's the first and foremost. AI, absolutely, it's never going to make you something you're not already. It's simply going to make you better at what you're at. But it still needs you, because the last thing I would recommend anybody do is, let's say we're talking video scripts. You were mentioning video. I don't want to have people go do that video script and not proof it before they actually record it or use it, because sometimes AI just says things that I don't want to say, or they say it in a different way. No different, Michael, than if you and I are collaborating on a project. You might say it differently than I would. And so if I had you write a memo for our team and I wanted to review it first, I want to review it just to make sure I agree with it. I would do that same thing with AI. To answer your question, though, I would, or try to as best I can, I would have an entire process that I would follow, probably the same process I followed pre-AI, and I would simply use AI to help expedite that process. So I'd still go through my ideation, and I'd still go through my audience identification. I'd still go through my pain identification. I'd still try to find out ways that I could create viral hooks that created curiosity and fear of missing out and all those types of things. Those would still be part of my process. What I think a lot of people make the mistake of is they go, well, if it's AI, can't I just do all that in one step? Just because you can doesn't mean you should, because you're not going to get as good a quality out of that. If we follow that same process we used to, what used to take us 8 hours or 16 hours now may take us an hour or 15 minutes, but we still want to follow that process.